Hello, my Aries friends. It's GuidingHalo. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a reading for if the Wheel of Fortune was to spin right now, would it do more harm than good? Or would it matter? Or. So let's find out. We all want the Wheel of Fortune to spin and to turn. We all want it to, you know, bring us bounty and money and good luck and all of these types of things. But if it was to spin when we wanted it to, chances are, you know, it may spin too soon without learning the lesson, creating more of the same thing moving forward. So let's find out about your Wheel of Fortune and what's going on. You see, there's something about great sadness here. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So there's something that if your Wheel of Fortune was to spin now, it would cause a great amount of worry and great sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. So there's stress and struggle. There's worry. Unnecessary worry, but worry. There's a decision that needs to be made. Definitely is. So, yeah, that's what would come about. Let's get some clarifiers on why. What's the pause about? Judgment. Wow, that's karma, man. Something you decided you had to do in this life. Maybe you were at a certain place in life where you had to make that decision. You had to move forward in some sort of decision. There is good news coming from a distance. If you've had a pause in action in some sort of circumstance, there will be good news coming there. Tower moment. Yeah, there's some sort of decision for sure. The divine is bringing in. So someone's getting good news, and it leaves another feeling out in the cold financially. I don't even think you see this as good news. You see, if your Wheel of Fortune was to spin now, this is what it would create. There's something that needs to be done beforehand. The divine's given you, yeah, indecision, what did I say? The divine's given you lots of time to make this decision and to think about it, to make the decision on your own. But a lot of times, if you don't make the decision in a timely manner, they will end something and put you into something new, take you forward, and then have you manifest that same thing with somebody else. It's a repeating cycle. But it does say there's unnecessary worry here. You could be hanging out with your friends and enjoying something after. Why is there, okay, there's a truth there on this side. There's a truth needs to be spoken. Look at that. Finding something out, and this sadness that is going to come your way. Great sadness, take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others is going to have the Wheel of Fortune spin. This ending that you might be so hurt about is really bringing the Wheel of Fortune to your life. And there's a decision someone needed to make, and they did not make it in timely fashion. King of Pentacles, wow. Building a very financial, stable life, and the Wheel of Fortune spins with this person. That is nice energy. I like it. You're feeling very apprehensive and on guard. There's something you've been fighting for, and the divine's asking you not to give up. And there is good news coming. But the whole thing breaks your heart. Whatever it is, the whole thing breaks your heart. Even being in this situation breaks your heart. Then the Wheel of Fortune spins. You see, this is why I feel it's about divine timing. It's not just you and another that make up your life experience, even if that's your focus. It's not just three people that make up your life experience, if that is just your focus. There are other cooperative components that need to come together in order for things to happen. And you may not be ready for this Wheel of Fortune to come and have an ending of epic proportions. But the divine moves when it's time best for your soul. I believe there's something really beautiful that's going to come out of all of this. Okay, let's pull. Crossing this energy is possibly a Virgo, but you've been in hermit mode asking the divine for clarity. You got cold feet about something. Cold feet about being on your own. I don't know if I want to deal with money by myself. What's crossing this? An opportunity you may be saying no to. And it breaks your heart to say no to it. Maybe for some time you wanted it. And now it's kind of like, I've had some clarity. I've had an awakening where the situation is concerned. What's the Judgment card about? Very happy outcome. Happiness could be a Leo. Absolute clarity. Yeah, you've had some clarity. The Tower moment is the Ten of Swords upside down. Ten of Swords in reverse is continuing the cycle. Continuing the cycle. Because you can't seem to make a decision. What's crossing the Hermit here? I think you're wanting to become the wise sage. Take that star of hope, put it in your lantern, and show the way forward to others. But I wonder if you feel like you've got what it takes. It's a soul calling. It's spiritual. It's a foundation, something that you believe in about yourself, about others. Toxically tied. A toxic tie to a Taurus Virgo. There's something that you're viewing as toxic here. And there's a temporary pause in action with it. There could be the justice system coming in and not keeping things... Something's going down here. All I'm telling you is that you're saying, oh, it's so not over, and the divine's going to make it over. Two of Pentacles. I'm getting that there's some anger here. Someone doesn't want a cycle to end. Or something to end. What is this Five of Pentacles? Lying, cheating, and stealing. Feeling left out in the cold financially. Fear. There's a lot of fear around money. You might be trying to get away with something or trying to figure out how you can work your way around it in your mind. Still staying stuck between indecision and making moves. If I could only manipulate the situation how I want it, how can I make it happen? We spend a lot of time in mental turmoil over our financial fear. Turn your back on it, make the decision, and find your ships coming in. Okay, Four of Cups. We have good news coming in. It's going to take great strength to handle. This Wheel of Fortune happening it's going to bring about some chaos, some hurt, some pain. Hanging out with your friends and news comes in about something that's kind of ignites you in a certain way. And I don't know if you trust it. I don't know. I don't know if you're ready to give up on someone yet because of hearsay. Not ready to give up on someone because of hearsay. Tower upright, doesn't want it to end. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to fight for what I want, and all out fallout happens. Absolute fallout happens. Which brings about the Three of Swords. There could be a third-party situation here. The Wheel of Fortune for you has to do with a boss, judge, CEO, older family member figure. They're spinning the Wheel of Fortune in this circumstance and situation. You could be getting a legal what? One more on there, please. Justice. Holy crap. That's definitely the justice system. Wheel of Fortune spinning for you there. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Wanting to put down, ask your friends for help. You're carrying too much of a burden. You need to lighten the load, my Aries friends. Tell me about this reverse Tower. Opportunity coming back around, good news, but it's immature. There's something about immaturity here. Something about a fire sign. Yeah, fears around money for sure. There's many opportunities to move forward and lots of communication going on about money, but no one's showing you the money. King of Pentacles, you might be hoping for money here, but it's carrying a heavy, someone might tell you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, it's too much of a burden. And yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune clarifying that. It's time, it's like you can almost put the burdens down. Almost. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think you're going to like the outcome regardless of the Wheel of Fortune spinning. I think there's a decision that's been made some time ago. Yeah, no victory. You're not going to see the positive in this. So if the Wheel of Fortune spun for you now, I think it would cause turmoil and great heartache. I think there was some faith and trust you had in somebody that you no longer have, but at least you're out of a mental prison. You're out of a temporary prison. You know, your heart has been hurt. You're dealing with pain for sure. But there's some sort of decision that will be made. And this Wheel of Fortune may have a different outcome if you choose sooner than later. This is like, I have this decision to make. Oh, I'm turning my back. I'm not even going to make a decision. Well, that too is a decision. We have 36, seeing beyond. You need to see the whole big picture in this scenario. Not a whole big picture to try and manipulate the pawns in there, but to see it from Spirit's point. Card number 36. You're definitely trying to wrap up a cycle, or they're trying to get you to. Do you consider things only within the framework of what you already know, or can you allow yourself to see beyond into the vastness of potential? We are all gifted with the magical ability of imagination, and when we open to it, we become a conduit for a divine vision greater than our own. There are two ways to view this world and co-create with it. One is from a face value perspective. What you see is what you get. The second is allowing your imagination to see beyond what something is right now and move into a place that doesn't yet exist in the material world. In this cosmic playground of possibilities, you see into a future where anything you imagine has the potential to become real. If you use your imagination faithfully and consciously, avoiding the traps of fearful projection and drama, you can connect to any reality you truly want to experience. When you open yourself even further, you're often gifted with a divine vision. As a practice, you can reimagine that vision over and over to strengthen it. As you channel these visions through you, you become a superconductor for the world. Today, know that your vision, what you imagined forming in the invisible, will be delivered into the material world. Don't worry about the timing of things. That is in the hands of the universe. Your job is to continue to imagine. Take a few steps forward, then imagine some more. The universe's job is to make it real. What a fabulous partnership. Well, something's going to go down, let me tell you. And it's all based on how you are creating, and absolutely about divine timing, something to do with justice system, or justice coming in for a family member, patriarch or matriarch of the family. I hope this resonates. I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon.